everybody, welcome to the final flow of this series. So today we're going to be focusing on the core. We're going to activate the core to start with, get straight into it, and then we're going to be working through some transitions that will really help to kind of keep working the stabilizers, as well as maybe some jump throughs, some bunny hops, something for everybody to take away. So let's go ahead and get started straight away. Let's start in tabletop. And let's just start to sync the breath with movement. So inhaling, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, start with the tailbone, rounding every vertebrae, pushing the ground away, doming the upper back. One more time like this. Deep inhale, chest forward, sink the belly. Look up if you can. Exhale, round from the tailbone, through the body, dome the upper back. Push the shoulders away from each other. And let's find a strong neutral spine. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Go ahead and raise that left leg long. Flex the foot to the ground. From here, on your next exhale, bring your knee to your nose, rounding the upper back. Then keeping your knee bent, just hover it off the ground. And then bring it to the left side of the mat, keeping a 90-degree angle in that left leg. Try not to move over too much to the right, keeping weight evenly distributed. Come back down, let's do that again. So inhale, leg long. Exhale, dome, knee to nose. Find that neutral spine, knee just off the floor, and then bring it out to the left side. We're going to do 2 more of these. If you want to level up, start to bring your hand out long. Inhale, length from toes to fingers. Exhale, bring knee to connect to that right elbow. Inhale, bring your hand out like you're skydiving. And then exhale, bring that left leg out to the side. Come back to center one more time. Inhale long, remember belly engaged, don't dump into the lower back. Exhale, curl. Inhale, set up for that skydiver pose, and then bring that left leg out to the side. And then let's find tabletop again. Maybe a little neck shake. Moving straight onto the right leg, so lifting that right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, hover that knee off the ground. And then exhale, over to the right side. Bring it back to center. One more time like this. Inhale, leg long, flex the toes to the mat. Exhale, curl, knee to nose. Find that neutral spine setting up, and then bring your leg out to the right. Come back to center. Adding the left arm if you'd like. Inhale, left arm long, right leg long. Exhale, connect elbow to knee. Set up for that skydiver pose. And then on the exhale, bring it out to the right side. Come back to center one more time. Inhale. Exhale, connect. Neutral setup, skydiver. And then push that leg out to the side, squeezing the outer glute. And then come center. Good work. Just a cat-cow to reset. Inhale. Chest open. Exhale, round and dome the upper back. Stay domed in your upper back, tuck the toes, and just hover the knees literally an inch off the ground. Keep doming the upper back, pushing out of the shoulder joints. One more breath here. Inhale. And push down. Exhale to your downward facing dog. So our downward facing dog, we want hand shoulder width apart. Those armpits want to kind of face each other, so that external rotation of the arms. Deep breaths here, guys. Don't worry if your knees are bent. We just want to elongate that spine. Nice work. On your next inhale, come onto your tippy toes, bend your knees. And just slowly start to walk to the top of your mat. Feet or hips width apart, bend the knees generously and just hang heavy. Like a waterfall coming out of your hips. Let your neck go. And then slowly find some stillness and start to roll, stacking vertebrae by vertebrae until you reach the top Give some generous rolls of the shoulders. Feet together, heels can be slightly apart. Lift the toes, space them out, and then plant them down. Active in your legs. Bring your hands to either side of your midline. Imagine you're engaging your core. Imagine you've got that corset on and it's being tightened, and then your ribs are knitting in, shoulders down the back. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Let's start to flow. So bending your knees straight away to your chair pose. Inhale. Let's find some stillness here. Make sure you're pushing those inner thighs together. Neck is long. Belly is engaged. Think long tailbone, anchoring to the ground. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, fold softly. Inhale, half look up. Roll the shoulders back, neck long. Exhale, plant the hands and step back into your plank, staying and holding here. So in our plank, we're pushing the ground away. That dome of the upper back is still there. You're squeezing your glutes. You're a long line of energy. Inhale. Exhale here. One more inhale. And then we can exhale all the way to the ground. Keep the elbows by the body. Let's keep the hands where they are. Let's start to roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the glutes and start to inhale your chest off the ground using that back line. So your hands can be lifted off the ground without any change. One more inhale here. And then exhale down again. Tuck the toes, lift the thighs, engage the core, and then on your inhale, lift to your plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift that left leg to the sky. Inhale. Square the foot to the ground, so toes are facing the mats. One more inhale here. Push strong with the hands. And then exhale, bring your weight forward. Tiger curl, push the ground away, dome in the upper back. Try to connect that knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale again, we go with that tiger curl. So keep pushing the ground away. Create space for that knee. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale, tiger curl and hold. Hold for a round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze that knee closer to your chest. Nice work. Let's plant that left foot down. Start to set up here. So you're on the toes of that right foot, the back foot. Your left foot facing forward, 90 angle on that left leg. See if you can just use that core to lift your hands into an arrow. Nice work, guys. Take that left hand, bring it to left hip and pull it back, and then recommit to that 90-degree angle. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen those fingers. On your next inhale, lift slowly to a high lunge. And then exhale from the torso twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Nice work. Inhale, left hand sweeps down and up. Exhale, let's twist again. One more time like this. Inhale. Exhale, nice twist. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands and flow through a vinyasa. So chaturanga, halfway down, inhaling to upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath here. Inhale. Side out the mouth. On your next inhale, let's bring the right leg up to the sky. Remember squaring the hips, so toes facing the mat. Don't worry about height. One more inhale here. And then exhale, tiger curl. So weight comes forward into a plank, but you're doming the upper back to allow that knee to connect to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Exhale, tiger curl. Weight forward. One more time like this. Inhale. And then exhale, we hold here. So again, guys, push the ground away. Create space for that knee to try and lift a little bit higher before you then plant that right foot by the right thumb. So again, taking your time to set up here. That left toes are on the ground, the heels lifted. You're facing forward, that right leg is at a 90-degree angle. And then we use the strength of our core to lift into an arrow. So again, guys, using that right hand just to physically draw that right hip backwards. And then recommit to that 90-degree angle. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, reach the fingers long. Inhale, come up to that high crescent. Belly in here, exhale. Reach long with the fingers, inhale. And then twist to the right, left hand forward, right hand back. On your next inhale, let's sweep that right hand down and up to high crescent. And then exhale, twist. One more time like this. Inhale up. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, plant your hands and flow through a vinyasa. Inhale, remember the thighs off the ground, engage the glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, guys. So staying here for a couple of breaths if you need. If you want a little bit more, you can try and drop the elbows at the same time and come into Dolphin Pose. Take a couple of breaths here, keeping your feet where they are or walking them in. Finding whatever you need. If you're in Dolphin, you're pushing those forearms against the ground, pushing out of the shoulder blades, creating space in the belly. Couple more breaths here. Nice work. Start to walk back wherever you are, finding a forearm plank for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Keep doming the upper back. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, lower your body to the ground. Let's go ahead and have our feet together. Bring our hands behind us, or we can clasp our hands. On your next inhale, I want you to push down with the toes, push down with the thighs, and lift the chest. Make sure those hands that are clasped are away from your glutes, neck is long. Nice work. Exhale. On your next inhale, you can start to lift the legs off the ground too. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, release everything. Hands can go under the shoulders. Start to tuck the toes. Keep the elbows into the midline. Lift the thighs. Engage the core. On your next inhale, lift to that plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Let's do some nice little bunny hops. So setting up, we want our hands to be really strong against the ground, not straight arms. I want you to imagine your elbow creases want to face forward. We're going to try to do some bunny hops. So inhale onto your tippy toes, bend your knees. And without thinking too much, just try and connect your feet to your bum. Just some little kicks. It doesn't matter how high you get. Maybe you find a little bit of air time, but you want to try and land soft. Yeah, so you're bending your legs as you reach the ground so you can land soft. On your next attempt, try and land at the top of your mat. And we can soften into our legs. So give the back of your legs a nice hug. You can cross your arms, bend your knees so that your belly connects with your thighs. Let go of your neck. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. 1 more inhale here. Exhale. Nice work. Come into a little squat to help you sit down into Navasana, boat pose. So you've got options. We're going to go here for 3 breaths. If you want to do full boat, you can straighten your legs, chest open, or you can come into a half boat, or you can use your hands to support your calves. Pick your option. We just have 2 more breaths here, guys. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Nice work. Cross your legs, roll forward, and find a flow through. Don't worry if you just had to step back, or if you just want to meet us in downward facing dog. Everything is okay. Come to your tippy toes, bend your knees, find a nice little hop to the front of your mat. You can always step, of course. Let's inhale to our chair pose. We're going to be setting up for crow pose, so if you know where you're going, great. Otherwise, you can come with me. Bring your hands just slightly in front. Again, you want those elbow creases to face forward. Try and bring those knees as high up your arms as possible, doming the upper back. And you want to move your weight forward and also look forward, not down. So start to try and find a transition, maybe lifting one leg and then the other. Maybe finding a little bit of momentum, a little bit of balance. And then wherever you are, flowing through a vinyasa, if that means stepping back, maybe jumping back, or maybe just meeting us in downward facing dog. Whatever you and your body needs today. We're going to try 3 more bunny hops. So setting up, remember those hands strong against the ground, the arms are straight. Onto your tippy toes, bend the knees. And just start to try and connect those feet to the glutes. On your final attempt, stepping to the front of your mat. Go ahead and start to work your way into a kneeling position. You're probably quite hot and sweaty right now, but that's good. The core work is always fiery. So we're going to set up for some tuck lifts. I want your hands on either side of your knees. And again, we're going to do that same doming action of the upper back. Try and make sure that your knees are as close to your chest as possible. We can do this in 2 steps. So first of all, push the ground away, lift the knees slightly, step 1. And then step 2, push strong. You want your head in line with your shoulders. Again, that doming upper back. Let's try that again. We've got 3 more. So stage 1, make sure you roll those elbow creases to the front, dome the upper back. Step 1, lift, and then the second step, we're in that full pike. And we go again, 2 more. So stage 1, dome, lift, and then a full lift. 1 more, we're going to hold the top for 10 seconds. Setting up, take a deep breath in, exhale out, and we go 1 and 2. So we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Can you bring your weight slightly more forward? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come to that kneeling. Well done. Maybe a slight roll of the wrists. Quite a lot of work on the wrists. And then let's go ahead and step back into that downward facing dog. Final bunny hop attempt. Now that we've really activated the core and all the muscles that will work to stabilize, let's see what our bunny hop progression's like. So remember, you want those hands strong against the ground, long arms, bend the knees, look between your hands, and just try and connect with some little kicks to your glute. Maybe you find more air time. Maybe your muscles are starting to understand what needs to work in this pose. Again, don't worry if you don't find any air time. This can just be a bit of fun as well. You really want to focus on trying to lift those hips in line with the shoulders. When you've had enough, finding your way to the top of the mat, and that nice little fold again. So bringing your arms behind the calves, bending the knees as much as you need, and just folding. Nice work. Let's go ahead, step back into your plank, and just lower softly to the ground. Just bring that left hand out long, bring the right hand, elbow up, hand on the ground. Lift your right leg and imagine your left side of the body is a long river stream and you're trying to step over it. Start to step that right foot over. Bring your weight onto the left side. Nice shoulder opener. Nice twist. And reset. Bring the right arm long, in line with your shoulder. Left hand against the ground, elbow up. We lift that left foot and we cross it over the river. You can push with that left hand softly to bring more weight into that right shoulder. Start to slow the breath down. Starting to let go at the end of the practice. And come back to center. Go ahead and push into a child's pose. Make your knees as wide as the mat. Bring your arms down. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Sigh out the mouth. Again, inhale. Sigh out the mouth. Final time, inhale. Sigh out the mouth. Nice work. Start to inch your way up again. And just find a nice comfortable cross-leg position. Let's go ahead and finish the practice with an inhale. Exhale, left hand to right outer knee. Inhale, right hand long. Exhale, over to the side. Just trying to rotate that torso with every inhale. And every exhale, reach the fingers a little longer. One more breath here. Exhale. Switching straight away. Inhale, hands up. And then exhale, right hand to outer left knee. Inhale, left hand long. And then exhale, over to that right side. Again, inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. Final time, inhale. Exhale, reach. Coming up on the next inhale. Shut the eyes down, hands in prayer to your heart chakra. Bow your head. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, for moving your body. Take a moment to check in with how you're feeling now versus the start of the class. Emotionally, physically, energetically. Check in with what shifted. And finally, think of one thing or person you're grateful for. And take a deep inhale. And send them that energy. Exhale. Bow your head. Namaste. Thanks for joining in that pretty sweaty class. I hope to see you next time. And otherwise, we have our Sunday sesh on Instagram Live. Every Sunday there's a different theme. So go ahead and join us on the mat, Sunday 11 a.m. UK time.